first question. Post demonetization, then GST, there have been quite a lot of disruptions. How is the industry reacting, especially the component industry?
I think in the long term, both the GST has been beneficial for the economy. We think that there has never been a supply disruption because of the component industry, so I think the transition went smooth. Of course, the long-term impact we'll get to see in about 6 months or so. I think from the GST perspective, we are just looking at is the harmonization of taxes. We were disappointed where there were certain additional cess and also certain state government taxes which were increased. But I think overall we feel that there's going to be greater tax compliance, which probably would also lead to greater volume.
Okay, and secondly, 2020 we see the entire industry is moving into a BS6 now. Would that be also a lot of hard work for the component guys?
I think the BS6, the industry is committed to actually fast track. Nowhere in the world this has happened that an implementation so fast from a 4 to 6 has happened. Industry would be putting in a lot of investments, and the auto components is also committed to actually follow with the customers on both safety as well as emissions. I think for the component industry, it's not just a challenge, but it's also a lot of opportunities because BS6 would give a lot of opportunities for new components to be added on technology play and also on electronification. We at Lumax also have actually just done 2 joint ventures which are actually going to be playing on the BS6 for the two-wheeler industry. So I think it's a great opportunity and not just only a challenge.
Okay, but what about how do you react to the fact that the government is very keen that by 2030 we move into electric vehicles? So does that mean end of the IC age? And what about so many component manufacturers who will find that those components may not be needed in an electric vehicle? How is the industry looking at
I think this is not a local phenomenon, it's a global trend. I think when governments carry calls saying that 2030 they want to move everything into the EV, I'm not sure that everything will move, but I think the government's stance is very clear that they want to move in that direction, which is the right direction for a developing country like India. I think there will be disruptions, but I don't think that there will be complete disruptions where the auto industry and ICE, internal combustion engines, will completely vanish. There has to be a step-by-step adoptions of regulations, of also components and the technology. There is a lot which needs to be done on the ecosystem, on the infrastructure, on adopting EVs. So I think every component manufacturer will have his own strategy, how he's going to handle this disruption, how he's going to adopt this technology. We need to be aware of this, but it's not an end-all game for this thing because we still are having a lot of employment. We are probably having 30 million people employed. I don't think you can disrupt an existing industry for just the future of the industry. So I think we have to be careful in how we adopt this technology going forward.
And would it also call for massive investments on part of the players?
I think if you look at from an EV, this will be a different type of investments. Main investments are in battery management systems because actually the number of components reduces on a complete EV. I think our focus first here is to get adopted to the safety and the emissions regulation, which is again BS6 coming through. And again, we are committed to actually have more and more environment conscious vehicles and components. I think if it comes to electric vehicles, I think there will be few players who would be investing much more. And I hope that the government and the private partnership continues to see and create a better ecosystem for this vehicle industry.
Right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.